Hello, hello, and welcome back to Void War. Today, we're going to be beating the game as only Death Cult. We have... Ooh. Got here, Apostle of Decay. Bloat Mites? Well, unfortunately, we don't have enough money for that, so we're stuck between having a Death Knight and the ability to summon, to throw him into a random room on the enemy ship, or rot spawn. 2 ghouls. Yeah, we'll go with this. And we're gonna need a name of the most foul and noxious place I can think of. New Jersey. Playing on Torment 1 because it's the highest difficulty I have unlocked. Not exactly sure what it does, besides, well, more stuff and more dangerous hazards. Right. Somebody on weapons. Okay. Let's take a look at the map. So we are only going to be recruiting either undead or death cult units. Actually, I don't know if we can recruit any undead, but if we can, then we'll pick some up. And we will be grabbing the death cult shrine if we run across one. There's a lot of shipyards here. Okay, so we're eventually going to want to get down there because they're going to sell psychic powers. Just go. Would be good to sell. Under attack from a death cult vessel, they appear to have been damaged from some prior incident. 15 health, 20 health, 20 health, okay. Nothing too dangerous. Blast. Easy money. Go ahead and work on shield upgrades. So having more shields is always a good thing. Definitely want to have at least 2. Nothing's good. Nice beat stick. Can't use him. Can't use him. Rifle. Magnet gun. Rare artifact weapons. Sufficiently intense to turn its unfortunate victims into ash. Hellfire blade. Interesting. So sell this. We can't afford him. That's unfortunate. Guess we'll just save the money. afraid of us. Equip that hull integrity patch. And the hull integrity patch. Hop down here so we have more choices. Signals gathered from a nearby communication relay have revealed the existence of a large Corsair convoy. Pirate vessels are ferrying an assortment of material likely stolen from some unfortunate colony. Yeah, we need some resources. Oh dear. Subspace energy rocks your ship. Multiple warning sirens blares as you realize you're under attack. Well, that's not great. Okay, we'll animate some dead here. And they should fix up those breaches nice and good. Probably shouldn't be channeling in the void, but is what it is. Well, that was unpleasant. Yeah, that's not good. Oh man. Thankfully, we got that pathogenic recycler unit, so everybody has more health. Oh no. Yeah, we'll hop over here, and then hopefully we live long enough to get the full heal from the... Okay, we're gonna live. So we hop over to the shipyard, and then we can heal. Oh, not even close. Up here. Ooh, summon necrolurches. Consumables. Equip those for a rainy day. Just gotta remember to use them instead of stockpiling them until the end of the game, where I forget to use them. Blood Cult Starship. It's armed. Okay, got a ritualist. A whole bunch of thralls. Okay. So the thralls are gonna have problems dealing with the noxious dead. Go after the engine. Dead, animate some noxious dead, and we're gonna go ahead and shoot that. Alright. Just ate one of his thralls to heal himself. Okay. Yeah, they can't hurt us. Just continually send. There we go. And we'll upgrade the doors. In case we get boarded again. A little bit more dodge chance, and okay. 25 health, 25 health. Zombie Swarm seems to be doing pretty good. I'm not sure how well it's gonna work against possessed ships, because we have to kill those, so we probably need better armament, or else it might take quite a while for them to smash each system and wait for it to be repaired. Spacecraft cannot obstruct the reality-bending flux vapors emitted by certain subspace rifts. Wow. Seems the God of Death has been dumping his realm into this sector. Oh, that's on fire. Got Aberrant. He's a psyker. Absolutely full of gas. It's poisoned. He's gonna die soon. He's poisoned. This isn't the fastest way to kill stuff, but it's definitely effective against biological targets. Okay, the Aberrant's gonna die. Well, the God of Death comes for all, so we are not accepting that surrender. For you are made of future corpses. Having fun with this area. Toxic flux vapors consuming your ship. An enemy blood cult vessel seizes the moment and mounts an attack. I thirst for souls. We got a Corsair and a Ritualist. Yeah. Are flooded with bodies. Salvage. Just too many bodies that we spawn right now. Just really can't deal with it with the amount of crew that we're encountering right now. Technical vessel idles near the jump point. Its crew machine freeze makes a prompt And there's an ambush. Perfect. Good amount of damage to him. Start poisoning them. We can get the upgrade to dodge psychic projectiles, and then get. So that's 20 seconds. Makes sense. Go to you. I feel like getting boarded is gonna suck because we have we've got 10-second cast time on the hired help, and our flimsy nerd bodies are not really built for direct combat. Arrive and orbit around a barren desert moon. A preliminary scan of the moon's surface reveals a series of geometric tunnel structures clustered around the South Pole. Yeah, let's go poke around. Nobody got eaten by anything, so that's, we'll call that a win. Alright, Blood Priest, Imperial Sorcerer. Haven't seen you before. Militant Bearer of the Throne's Light, tasked with illuminating the vast darkness between the stars. That's metal. A Blood Golem. Brutal. Unfortunately, can't use any of them. Light Bolt. That is a little unfortunate. Probably pick up another Mind Bolt. Yeah. And a Soul Barrage so that we can actually damage ships. Kinda curious. It'd be funny if we gave the commander a second Mind Bolt. A pretty nasty Alpha Strike. Kill most enemies we've been running into. But I think Soul Barrage. Oh, that's got a 14-second charge time. That's not great. Okay, so we're probably gonna need to upgrade the command throne. Oh. Don't power that. Small fleet of Corsair vessels speed by and initiate substance manipulation. That would be interesting. And hopefully we can jump to a Death Cult sector. So look at that. Ask the Death God and ye shall receive. You arrive at a sector besieged by the Cult of Death. Once hidden within the apothecaries and meta-guilds of Imperial Society, these craven individuals have shed all pretense and now openly proclaim their allegiance to the Death God. Just as we do. And look at that. A shrine. Let's see. Ghouls. Okay, so off the bat, we've already got a lot more recruit ships. Anybody gonna throw stuff onto our ship? No, they have no boarding. So it is just gonna be fill it with bodies and call it a day. Oh, even getting slowed was interruptive. Interesting. That is a really long charge time. That is not ideal on the pilot. Enemy dead. Fire that there to get some big damage on. Poisons. Or beacons. Drains. Oh, I gotta write eventually. Toxic gas. Keep these legionnaires in range. We can pick up some of them, that'd be nice. 60 health. Does no damage. Oh, that's great. Sort some corpses. Zap him. Damage. Those noxious clouds really do a lot for us. You don't really notice that until they don't do anything. That's awkward. So I'm gonna stop shooting so that I can move that. There we go. Displacement bomb. Teleport all crew in target room to opposing ship. Target cell? Okay. That's something. Got some scrap. Good, good. On to the shore. Great mass of human bones is visible ahead. As you move closer, you realize it is an abandoned medical outpost so covered with human remains as to be nearly unrecognizable. A Death Cult warship guards the entrance. That is an obscene amount of corpses. Good lord of death. We must get inside. Zap you. What'd you just cast? Far from me. Very chunky individual with like sensors back on. I'd like to see exactly what that monstrosity looks. Thankfully, they can't hurt us. Warden. Death cultist. I mean, that makes sense. Okay, he's a death knight. Yeah. Yeah, I want, like, how many tiles can I fit on my ship? Or on my ship? I want that many death knights. That's not realistic, but we're not here to be realistic. We're here to kill things. You approach the grisly outpost and discover a shrine within. Strangely, you hear the buzzing of flies, even though none are present. Praise be to the Plague Father. Resolve to pledge yourself to the god of death. Further sacrifice must be made. Embrace mortality? The atmospheric temperature suddenly drops with supernatural chill. The command deck goes dark. A sickening, crushing weight seizes you. Uh-oh. That's not good. So we can drop those. Summon some necrolurches to, what are these things? Ugh. Immune to poison, immune to suffocation. Enemy DPS cannot exceed 3. Okay. Cannot man, repair, extinguish. Gross. So it's just a rotting demonic corpse with a huge mouth. That is disgusting. The undead horde dealt with, you suddenly feel a wave of nausea. Your skin develops a sickly pallor, and your eyes weep with blackened fluid. You cough up a handful of your own teeth. Well, where we're going, we don't need teeth. You tear open your shirt and discover a hideous rune carved into your chest. Maggots squirm in the open wound. Well, that's foul. Go repair that. Stations. Okay. Oh, there's a shaman there. Well, probably didn't need to use both of those, but I also didn't know how horrid that was going to get. Counter a death cult vessel. Okay. Gas is not going to be very useful here. Go ahead and mind vault whoever's in there. Right now. Get you out of there. Now, despite the fact that we have that bone shrine, we are not immune to poison, which is just a little here. Oh, I guess he ran out of the command center. So what we got here? Cost to buy an old supply ship. Absolutely buy some of your wares. Ooh, a mortician. We got Mouth of Ariok. Teleport all crew in target room to random rooms. Okay. I think the other Death Cult ship starts with somebody who has that, so you can fling the Death Knight onto the enemy ship. I wonder if that works on enemies. If you get boarded and you can just send them back to their own ship. And can't use his. We'll pick up you, Coagulate. Oh. That's cool. Unfortunately, I think that is a Blood Cult spell, which is not usable. But that is... Sacrifices the nearest thrall. Yeah, because they use thralls. Pick up another Necrolurge. Pick up that. Summon a pair of hounds. Okay. So you get that. Spacecraft materializes beyond the borders of a shattered space colony. Grotesque statues to the war deity Crom are scattered across its surface. Yeah, let's look for survival. You seem more trustworthy. Let me join your crew. Boy, do I have some bad news for you. You are not Death Cult. Which means, unfortunately, you must die. Your corpse will make a great boarding projectile. Space. Interesting. Well, that's shipyard. I guess it doesn't matter which way we go. Okay, here we go. Take fire from an unidentified ship. Okay, possessed. Fires one shot. Does 3 ion damage. Okay, so this will charge time of 20. Yeah, this will be able to punch through our shield, so we're gonna want to shut down that and just start summoning. That went better than I expected. Much better than I expected. There wasn't really much on the ship to damage them besides just suffocating to death. Re-death. Why can the undead suffocate? I guess I would say the vacuum of space is just obliterating them. but I'm pretty sure they'll take suffocation damage even if they're in an area that is not exposed directly to the void. Okay. Abandoned shipyard floats into view. It appears to be a safe place to rest. Let's see. No machine slaves here. Systems, modules, equipment, ship armaments. Let's go get some ship armaments. Okay, what we got here? No shields. Okay. Nor shield. Okay, yeah. What's charge time on that? 14. Probably getting one of those off. Might be able to shut that down. Just did. Just did. Oh. Kill the pilot. Oh. 30 crew damage is a lot, especially in a big room like that where you can just... Antimatter bomb? Takes a long time to charge. 4 munitions, does 4 hull damage. 2 times damage to systemless rooms, ignore shields, high chance of subspace breach. Okay. That is pretty savage. Very expensive, but is gonna absolutely demolish a ship that has a large unsystem. So like this room right here, oh, I don't know if it does damage per tile, but 8 damage is a lot. Got plenty of missions. Okay. So if we get anything interesting, what is that? That is unsettling. Demolisher rounds, weapons deal hull damage. Now break doors on impact. Devastator beam, corruption beam, creates gas. Molecular yeah, sure, why not? Go ahead and pick up Demolisher rounds, and we'll sell that. No missile systems, though. I don't want to sell this, but it's also not a death cult weapon, which means I can't use it. Accrued technology from the infancy of interstellar warfare, antimatter bombs of the Raider clans have warded off Imperial influence for untold millennium. Crude technology and antimatter do not go together. That sounds very dangerous. Alright, moving on. I will feed you to the bloatfish. Alright. Sounds like he's got an aquarium on his ship, and sounds like I need a new aquarium. Are you just not going to be able to dodge now? I don't know who was in there, but they just died. completely demolished by shields popping up. Oh, this is gonna be... Arrive outside the outskirts, oh my goodness. You arrive on the outskirts of an exclusion zone, a region of space demarcated by Imperial astrogation authorities containing subspace anomalies of magnitudes greater than Class 6. Alright, so... big ol' subspace rifts, Gore Shrine. I'm gonna go ahead and wager that that is a shrine to Crom. A death mage. Delusional general insanity. Yeah, he'll fit right in. He's got noxious blast. Alright, immune to poison. Welcome aboard, friend. Go here. You can hang out on the sets. Actually, no, you go up here. You hang out on the shields because you have an instant cast. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna... pop down here. Ooh. Fire that. Fire that. Noxious, noxious. Some of the noxious onto their ship. Spawn more of them. And summons. Uh-oh. Everybody in there to repair that. Shoot out of there. That's not good. Just don't rip a hole in my engine room. Mind Bolt, you two. Okay, the tentacle monster is dead. Pretty sure that's what is spawning stuff. Oh yeah, that's a heck of a lot better. Oh, is he cooked? No, not Gora. That's not good. Why are all of these doors open? Tap you. Which ones you got? And tap you. running. Yeah. Come on, get the cat. No! No, that's not good. No! Oh, this is so not going well. Well, shit. Oh, that didn't go well at all. Oh. Creature summoned 141. Alright, back to the hangar. 14,000. Yeah, that, well, stay tuned for part 2, I guess. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day.